listeners. We're Shedding Light, and I'm Candy.
I'm Angela.
And I'm Susie.
And we're hell-bent on shedding light on unsolved missing persons cases across Canada,
in an attempt to find the missing piece of the puzzle.
What you are about to listen to is the culmination of countless hours of research in an attempt to gather as many facts as possible about the case by reading news articles, online blogs and forums, and by interviewing friends, family, and people involved in the case. We will discuss different theories and possibilities and pick them apart in order to evaluate their likelihood, or better yet, eliminate them. We weren't there. We don't claim to know what happened. We can only try to paint a picture using the resources that we do have. We don't claim anything to be fact that isn't. We don't claim our interviewees' words to be fact. It's their memory. It's their recollection. It's their truth, and it's their opinion. And everybody's entitled to one. That does not mean we necessarily share any of these opinions. And listeners, please remember, everyone, including the suspects, is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Just a heads up that there is some foul language and adult content in here. Listener discretion is advised.
Hi, folks. It's been a while since you've heard from us. We wanted to let you know what we've been up to. First of all, we'd like to thank all of you, our listeners, for being so actively involved and invested in the cases we have covered thus far. We want you to know that we have not closed the door on either of our earlier cases, the disappearance of Melanie Etche and Luc Jolly de Roger. In fact, both cases are now very active. Thanks to you, tips and leads continue to come in regularly to the respective police departments, and they are being kept busy following up on this new information. We encourage you, the listeners, to continue to share these stories and search for answers. We hope to release some update episodes for you in the not too distant future.
We three moms,
Candy,
Susie,
and Angela, are very excited to announce that we have partnered with the wonderful team at Please Bring Me Home to bring you the 8 cold cases we are about to embark on. We met the folks at Please Bring Me Home when our dear friend's son Nolan was missing more than 3 years ago. Nolan is the inspiration behind the Shedding Light podcast. Please Bring Me Home is a registered not-for-profit organization whose mission it is to bring the missing home to their families and loved ones. They appeal to the public to submit anonymous tips to determine the whereabouts of the missing. Please Bring Me Home was founded by Nick Oldreeve and Matthew Knopper in 2018 and has since grown into a dedicated and determined team of volunteers comprised of retired investigators and law enforcement, human remains detection canine handlers, as well as psychology, anthropology, and forensics consultants. They have organized many digs and ground searches in their quest for the missing. They have been featured on W5, and we are honored to be working collaboratively with them on this project. They have a great social media presence, but they do not as yet have a podcast. Funny, because that's something I mentioned to Nick a few times over the years, being the true crime podcast junkie I am. You guys need a podcast. And here we are, working together to get the stories behind these cold cases out there for the public to hear and contemplate once again, in the hopes that this will elicit some answers so the families can bring their missing loved ones home.
our listeners out there who have been with us from the beginning will know that we have highlighted one of Please Bring Me Home's many cases in every episode since we began our podcast last summer. Well, now we couldn't be more thrilled to announce that we are going to be working with them to bring you 8 cold cases in great detail, 7 of which are from the Grey and Bruce counties in the Central West region of Ontario.
Our stomping grounds, Angela.
Yeah. Susie and I were both born in Grey County and grew up in Bruce County.
That's a very beautiful part of the country, girls.
Yes, yes, it is. Grey and Bruce counties are rich in heritage and culture, framed by Lake Huron and Georgian Bay. The Bruce Peninsula crowns the area, and it is the traditional territory of the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation. The amazing and unique flora and fauna of the rocky Bruce Peninsula gives way to rolling farmland and sandy beaches. Bruce County is also home to Bruce Power, the largest operating nuclear plant in the world by output. Have always been proud to call this home.
That's for sure.
We will be discussing all of the following cases with the dedicated and determined team at Please Bring Me Home, conducting interviews and sharing the stories of the missing in the months to come. Please join us in finding answers for the families of Neil McDougall, missing from Ayton, 1985, Lois Hanna, Kincardine, 1988, Lisa Maas, Woodford, 1988, Kristina Rhodes Collins, Southampton, Hanover area, 1991, Shawn and Leslie Jones, cousins from Wiarton and Cape Croker area, 1993, and Joe Moore, Kincardine, 2012. We will also be covering the case of missing 15-year-old Meagan Pilon, another case near and dear to our hearts that Please Bring Me Home has been delving into. Meagan went missing from Sudbury in 2013. If you have any information at all you would like to share about any of these cases, please contact us at Shedding Light or at Please Bring Me Home. The answers are out there. We need your help to find them. Contact us at sheddinglightpodcast@gmail.com. Call or text 437-374-3030 or contact pleasebringmehome.com or their anonymous tip line at 1-226-702-2728.
If you know anything at all about any of these disappearances, we implore you to reach out to us. Share your stories. Tell us about a rumor you heard, a conversation you may have been privy to, something you saw and were maybe unsure of. No piece of information is too small. Please listen to the stories of the missing. Please share them. We need to find the people that have the answers, the pieces to the puzzle. We need to connect the dots and see the big picture. These mysterious disappearances took place a long time ago. Time is of the essence before it's too late. Please help us shed some light on these cold cases. These families have waited far too long for answers, and the answers are out there. We need your help to find them.
We've heard that a lot of listeners like to join us for a glass of wine while listening. It's awesome. Some of you wonderful listeners have voiced your wish to be able to buy us a glass of wine. Well, believe us, we're working on that to become a reality. Your generosity is so much appreciated. Do you know what else is much appreciated? Writing us a raving, not scathing, review on Apple iTunes. We will also be hosting some fun promotional stuff on social media, so don't forget to like or follow us for updates. Links to our Facebook page or Instagram can be found attached to this recording. Our website is still in the works. And for those of you who can't sleep at night until you know the answers, who live and breathe these cases, who are true crime and mystery addicts, we are working on a Facebook group where you can join other like-minded fans to discuss these cold cases.
You know, people don't realize when these loved ones go missing, that they affect you. You just don't get over it. And because we haven't found any bodies, because they're still missing, we've never grieved. We've never had funerals. We've never grieved. We're still grieving 36 years later. You know, you just don't get over it.
Please join us for Season 3, The Disappearance of Neil McDougall. Available at a podcast platform near you in February 2021.
The phone emotions to feel. You plead, you beg, and you pray. You pray your life away and sell your soul to the devil. For just one more day of love and intentions. Don't ease the pain. What do you know? Did you do it? It's all in my brain. Now time has passed without any answers. Eating away like a terminal cancer. It's constantly eating away. God knows you did it. You know it's not right. Please come together. It's called shedding